Hello everyone, welcome back to Review and Rate. Today, we're diving into the heart-pounding horror of survival games with our in-depth review of Resident Evil Remake. Get ready to navigate the sinister corridors of the Spencer Mansion, confront unimaginable horrors, and discover if this classic has retained its spine-chilling allure in the modern era. So grab your controller, dim the lights, and let's unravel the secrets lurking in the shadows of this iconic title, a game developed by Capcom and first released in 2002. However, in today's review, we're delving into the remastered version of the game that released on Steam in 2015. Now, without any further delay, let's begin. The gameplay and mechanics of Resident Evil Remake offer a mix of commendable and questionable elements. The utilization of a fixed screen camera can prove to be a double-edged sword. While it effectively sets the atmosphere, it also introduces challenges as the screen remains static. Traversing the environment becomes a challenge attributed to abrupt shifts in perspective, a difficulty accentuated even when employing the favored tank controls. The unyielding camera angle significantly impacts aiming, resulting in a formidable challenge to target enemies accurately and secure headshots. However, a silver lining emerges with the game's assistance in direct enemy targeting, facilitating swift and precise elimination. The adoption of ink ribbons as a save mechanism can be a source of frustration. The reliance on scarce resources for saving contributes to the difficulty of determining opportune moments for preservation. This system leads to unwelcome setbacks when a lack of recent saves coincides with untimely demise. The game's decision to employ descriptive representations instead of overtly indicating difficulty levels is commendable. The presence of the frustrating camera mechanics dampens the enthusiasm for engaging with more challenging difficulty settings. The act of item acquisition harbors its own vexations, including inadvertent item selections and unintended actions. The perplexing limitation of requiring items to be stored in the inventory before usage raises questions, such as the inability to directly administer healing or equip weapons with newfound ammo. The pacing of door transition scenes lags considerably and lacks escape option, contributing to a sense of tedium. While certain boss encounters provide an enjoyable experience with well-crafted mechanics, others exhibit repetitive patterns that diminish the overall engagement factor. One of the game's standout features is the inclusion of intricate and immensely satisfying puzzles that thoroughly engage players, ranking among the game's most impressive elements. The game's inventory management system is remarkably well designed. Despite the limitations on items you can carry, the inclusion of an unlimited storage box eliminates the need to abandon any possession. Accessing your items is convenient, as they can be retrieved from the safe rooms where the storage box is located. These safe rooms are generously scattered throughout the game. Additionally, the game introduces a practical feature, the ability to discard unusable items, freeing up inventory space, exemplified by items like mansion keys. The game guides players through various distinct locales, including the mansion, its exterior, a cabin, an underwater area with sharks, a return to the mansion, and ultimately a captivating laboratory setting. Each of these settings is thoughtfully crafted to elicit excitement and curiosity during exploration. An unappreciable flexibility in movement is provided, allowing players to walk or run according to personal preference, avoiding the imposition of a single movement pace. The climactic puzzle in the final level of the game adds an element of tension and entertainment. The stipulation that you can't run to prevent a fuel supply capsule explosion presents a thrilling challenge. Cutscenes within the game significantly contribute to the narrative coherence by providing effective storytelling. The incorporation of books, files, and various contextual items enriches the gameplay experience by enhancing the narrative depth and offering insights into overlooked details. The game's propensity for punishing incorrect puzzle solutions adds a layer of consequence to decision-making. Instances like the knight's puzzle that triggers a poison spray if solved incorrectly amplify the sense of challenge. Managing health becomes a recurrent concern, but the game offers a diverse array of healing methods. These include first aid sprays, green herbs, and a potent combination of red and green herbs. The introduction of the blue herb as an antidote to poison adds tactical depth, particularly against foes like a giant snake. The map becomes an invaluable asset, serving as a progress indicator. It delves marks rooms with red or green colors to signify the presence or absence of items, ensuring comprehensive exploration and prevention of oversights. A notable and clever detail emerges at the game's outset when you open the mansion's exterior door. The game effectively penalizes this action by unleashing a zombie dog into the mansion, a poignant reminder that your prior escape was from these very creatures. This encounter serves as a cautionary tale against heedlessly opening doors. A diverse array of adversaries awaits players throughout the game, from standard zombies and their more resilient counterparts to zombie dogs, hunters, shark-infested foes, insect-like zombies, serpent-infested adversaries, raven-incorporated creatures, spider-infected entities, and formidable bosses. The enemy variety is extensive. Even on the easiest difficulty, dispatching a single zombie proves challenging, demanding multiple shots to ensure its demise. A deceptive moment when you believe a zombie has been neutralized, only for it to revive and resume its attack, underscores the need for continuous engagement until definitive signs of defeat manifest. True eradication of a zombie necessitates a headshot or incinerating the fallen enemy. Neglecting this leads to consequences where defeated zombies return as faster and stronger versions, an innovative aspect of the game design. For players who occasionally find the task of eliminating zombies taxing, there's respite in mastering avoidance techniques, allowing you to sidestep confrontations altogether. However, evasion isn't always foolproof. Zombies can breach adjacent rooms by breaking down doors, enhancing the immersive tension of the experience. In contrast to Resident Evil Zero's dual character gameplay, Resident Evil Remake adheres to its single character approach, affording players the choice between Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield. Opting for Jill presents advantages, including expanded inventory space, a non-inventory consuming lockpick for certain doors, the defensive weapon electric shocker, and a well-rounded arsenal highlighted by the grenade launcher. Chris Redfield, on the other hand, maintains a slightly reduced inventory capacity. His gameplay relies on limited key usage to access specific doors and his inventory-friendly item. His equipment includes a defensive weapon, flash grenade, and a unique flamethrower. Chris boasts enhanced speed, robust health, and increased strength, making headshots a more feasible tactic for him. Both characters share access to weapons such as a combat knife, defensive weapon dagger, shotgun, pistol, and magnum gun. The narrative of Resident Evil Remake effectively captivates players, immersing them in the enigmatic world of Spencer Mansion and the elusive Umbrella Corporation. Unfolding as a dual narrative, the story diverges into two distinct paths, each followed by protagonists Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield. These journeys share similarities yet also introduce unique events that unfold as the plot progresses. Set in 1998, the storyline transpired against the backdrop of Raccoon City, a place plagued by a series of baffling murder cases. The victims' ties to the eerie raccoon forest prompt an investigation led by the STARS team. Upon receiving news of the unfortunate crash of the Bravo team's helicopter, the Alpha team rushes to provide assistance. Landing at the crash site, the Alpha team members discover a horrifying sight, encountering ravenous zombie dogs. Amid the chaos, Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield make an attempt to reach their helicopter, only to witness it departing in haste, leaving them stranded. Captain Albert Wesker, recognizing the danger posed by the pursuing undead, commands his team to seek refuge within the mansion. As the doors seal behind them, the team finds themselves trapped, confronted with a pressing need to escape their grim surroundings and locate any surviving Bravo team members. With their options limited, Wesker, Jill, Chris, and Barry Burton disperse throughout the mansion's shadowy corridors. Their exploration leads to unsettling discoveries. The mansion teems with gruesome creatures and zombies feasting upon the remains of the unfortunate Bravo team members. The mansion's origin traces back to Oswald A. Spencer, a co-founder of the enigmatic Umbrella Corporation. Having vanished years ago, Spencer left behind a mansion that once bore his imprint. Abandoned, the mansion now stands as a grim reminder of the dark secrets concealed within its walls. The mansion's intricate design is a collaborative work of George Trevor and Spencer, who enigmatically interwoven puzzles and traps into its structure for motives known only to them. Constructed to serve as a haven for Umbrella Corporation personnel, the mansion harbored secretive research laboratories where experimentation on hazardous viruses and weaponry transpired. The malevolent agent behind the transformation of living beings into the undead horde is unveiled as the Tyrant virus, known as the T-virus. An outbreak of the virus within the mansion led to the creation of the perilous creatures and the surge of macabre murders. A clandestine alliance with Umbrella emerges as Albert Wesker is disclosed to be covertly working for the organization. Wesker's orders involve erasing any evidence within the mansion that could expose Umbrella's clandestine operations. To carry out his mission, he manipulates STARS members to his side, Prior to this, he acquires a G-Virus sample from another Umbrella employee, William Burke. Wesker strategically unleashes the formidable tyrant creature within the mansion to thwart the efforts of the STARS team. His alignment with Umbrella and his ruthless intent become increasingly evident. Umbrella's sinister experimentation extends to subjects like the Tyrant and Lisa, the daughter of George Trevor. Lisa's transformation into a dangerous entity and her tragic journey unfold as she struggles with distorted perceptions of identity. Facing the hurdles imposed by Wesker's manipulation, he deceives Barry by fabricating a story about holding his family hostage to ensure his compliance. Wesker's allegiances and motivations are further unveiled, painting him as a multifaceted antagonist. The revelation of Wesker's lengthy affiliation with Umbrella precedes the unleashing of the Tyrant creature, a testament to Umbrella's sinister capabilities. A climactic showdown ensues, culminating in the Tyrant's demise amidst a self-destruct sequence and the team's escape. Jill Valentine, Chris Redfield, Barry Burton, and Rebecca Chambers, joined by pilot Brad Vickers, emerge as the last survivors of the STARS team. Guided by unwavering determination, they board the awaiting helicopter, soaring above the now exploding mansion, an emblematic conclusion to their perilous journey. This narrative masterfully navigates the enigma shrouding the mansion, expertly punctuating the gameplay with stunning revelations. Albert Wesker's layered portrayal as a captivating antagonist amplifies the intrigue, ultimately delivering a narrative that thrills and astounds players. The game's graphics and visual design stand as definitive highlights, contributing significantly to the overall experience. Immersing players in a realm of eerie ambience, the game excels at crafting meticulous and unsettling visuals, emblematic of the horror genre essence. Merely surveying the mansion's interiors and venturing outdoors evokes a palpable sense of dread, intensified by the enveloping darkness that pervades. The diverse range of creatures is a testament to the game's exceptional graphical prowess. From the menacing hunters, bugs, spiders, and snakes to the foreboding ravens, dogs, and most notably the zombies, each entity boasts a terrifying and authentic portrayal. Of particular note is the stronger iteration of the zombie, a truly chilling rendition with a vivid display of heightened aggression, signified by its rending appearance and menacing claws. The transformation of Lisa into a formidable creature is masterfully executed, her depiction resonating with palpable danger and malevolence. The Tyrant creature's visual representation encapsulates horror, featuring a grotesque semblance of a mutated human, accentuated by its exposed heart, monstrous claws, and nightmarish visage. The principal characters are visually portrayed with remarkable accuracy, effectively capturing each individual's distinct appearance. While character animations may reflect a slightly dated quality, their meticulous design ensures clear comprehension of their actions and movements. While the game's graphics may appear somewhat antiquated by contemporary standards, their resounding impact remains undiminished. The level of detail and the faithful representation of elements create an immersive atmosphere that effectively realizes the game's thematic vision.
Resident Evil.
The sound design exhibited in Resident Evil Remake is undeniably remarkable, contributing substantially to the immersive experience. The game's soundtrack are notably exceptional, adeptly capturing the thematic essence of horror and accentuating the game's chilling atmosphere. The auditory landscape envelops players with an unsettling array of eerie sounds, capable of instantaneously inducing terror. From the ominous peals of thunder reverberating within the mansion's walls, to the haunting silence combined with unsettling noises when traversing the exterior. Each element works in tandem to evoke a spine-chilling effect. The deliberate absence of sound further amplifies the dread inherent in encounters with the various creatures. The soundscapes attributed to zombies even prior to their physical presence evoke genuine trepidation. Heightening the sense of horror, the distinct auditory cues for the stronger zombie variant reverberate with a visceral sense of aggression, signaling the urgency of response. Creatures such as dogs, ravens, hunters, sharks, and snakes all produce sonorous cues that align seamlessly with players' expectations, further enriching the overall atmosphere. Regrettably, the sound design's brilliance is somewhat barred by the voice acting, which occasionally overshoots realism and enters the realm of exaggerated dialogue, detracting from the immersion of certain situations.
Jill, no. You don't want to go back out there.
What was that? A dining room.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it! What the hell is this thing?
Barry!
Jill!
Resident Evil Remake boasts a range of replayability options, but their overall enjoyment might be subjective. A noteworthy feature that enhances the game's longevity is the inclusion of a comprehensive manual accessible from the menu. This resource serves as a reliable guide, ensuring that players can refer to it at any point, offering valuable assistance when needed. Upon completing the game, players have the opportunity to revisit it with varying levels of challenge, very easy, normal, and hard settings. While the allure of experiencing different difficulty levels is appealing, the frustration stemming from the fixed camera angles and the reliance on ink ribbons hinders the immersive quality of replay, even affecting the initial desire to revisit the game. Exploring diverse achievements adds an element of entertainment, yet the reluctance to replay the game casts a shadow over the satisfaction derived from pursuing these accomplishments. The characters Jill and Chris each offer 6 distinct endings, a commendable aspect that augments replay value. However, the reluctance to undertake full replays limits the accessibility of these alternate conclusions. Notably, the gallery section permits access to the introductory cutscene and the 6 endings for each character, culminating in an engaging visual experience. Nevertheless, there is room for improvement, particularly in terms of locked content. Unlocking content by pursuing various endings seems rewarding, but the absence of mid-game cutscenes in the gallery section is puzzling, and their inclusion would enhance the overall package. In its recreation of the survival horror classic, Resident Evil Remake presents a compelling and intense experience that captures the essence of the original while delivering substantial enhancements across gameplay, visuals, and storytelling. The game's defining feature is its atmospheric and oppressive setting. The Spencer Mansion, which serves as an ideal backdrop for the unsettling narrative to unfold. The dynamic interplay between intricate puzzles, resource management, and survival horror mechanics engenders a palpable sense of tension, making each decision a matter of life or death. However, Resident Evil Remake isn't without its imperfections. The fixed camera angles, while providing cinematic flair, can at times impede navigation and gameplay, occasionally leading to frustrations. Additionally, the reliance on ink ribbons for saving adds an element of resource management, but for some, it might detract from the immersion by imposing a layer of limitation. Ultimately, Resident Evil Remake stands as a testament to both nostalgia and innovation, paying homage to the original while effectively modernizing the experience. Its ability to evoke fear, tension, and a genuine sense of unease is a testament to its success as a survival horror masterpiece. While some aspects might not resonate with all players, its cohesive blend of gameplay, visuals, and narrative earns it a prominent place within the pantheon of horror games. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful review videos. Feel free to share your thoughts on whether the points I've raised resonate with you or if you have a different perspective, and leave your suggestions in the comments about which game you'd like to see reviewed next. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you all for watching.